In this video, I'm going to be sharing one of the most common patterns and mistakes I see people making, people that are truly dedicated to becoming more secure, doing the inner work on their anxious and or avoidant attachment styles, and yet they're falling into this one trap, and it is definitely impacting their ability to self-soothe, to practice what they know, and to change their lives. If you're watching this video, then you're probably doing the inner work. You're probably focused on healing yourself and becoming a more secure and possibly even a better version of yourself. Although you are 100% enough as you are, I do know that. I also know that this pattern could be holding you back. Before I share what that is so that you can stop yourself from falling into it, I'm going to introduce myself. So I'm Carly Ann. I'm an attachment and trauma-informed coach and founder of the Recovery Gym. The Attachment Recovery Gym is an online membership that supports you to truly exercise your most secure self. You can join our community when you have reached the point where you know so much information about how to change, yet putting it into practice is difficult and you can see yourself defaulting back to old, painful patterns. If you are new here, welcome to our community. If you are returning or you are a member of the Attachment Recovery Gym, then welcome back. So as I've mentioned, I run the Attachment Recovery Gym, and in this space we have circles, we have masterclass, we have moments where we really come together and share our wins and share our challenges. And so I get to hear from a lot of people that are on their healing journey, whether it's in my community, whether it's in the membership, whether it's in people that are DMing me, or the people that I'm working with one-to-one, and actually not to mention my own experience. It means that I get to see the patterns that come through. And there is one pattern in particular that I know can hold you back. And I see it time and time again. It's something that I'm often pointing out. And I just want to help you to try and stop falling into it as well. I use the word stop very lightly because if it was that easy, you probably would have done it already. But what I'm talking about here is that voice, that inner dialogue that you have that tells you that you are not healing quick enough, you're not healing right, that you should be doing this in another way. The thing is with attachment difficulties is there's already this sense of urgency and this sense of rushing. So it's very, very real that you do the same thing when it comes to your healing, that this needs to happen right now. And the reality is that you criticize yourself when you're not getting the results that you want quick enough. You might be very, very harsh with the words that you use. They might be lighter words, but we must remember that for every part of you that is criticizing, there is something in you that is being criticized. There's a part of you that is being hurt, told that it's not good enough, told that it needs to do this different and that you should be doing that. And what that does is it actually slows down the whole process. Believe it or not, you're actually getting into that state. When we're criticizing ourselves, we tend to be in a bit more of a fight or flight state. We tend to be in a state where we're not necessarily thinking straight. We're going to be more likely to reject ourselves. So it's really important that we can recognize the different ways that we're criticizing ourselves. But I see it especially when you're criticizing yourself for how you are healing. That part of you that is being criticized, the worried part, the part that's anxious, the part that's avoidant, actually what we know is that it's more likely to heal and become healthier when you meet yourself with compassion and love and understanding. So imagine if rather than telling that worried part off or having a go at that anxious part, that instead you met it with an understanding, a curiosity that can be so, so powerful. It can make such a huge difference, just that slight shift. And if you're thinking, okay, great advice, Carly, but how on earth do I do that? I do actually have a freebie that is dedicated to this. It's all about meeting that experience when you're triggered, something that's going on that's creating that state of criticism, that's creating this state of uncertainty and anxiety. I talk you through, it's a self-inquiry exercise, really designed to help you go inwards. And rather than criticize yourself, to meet yourself with curiosity, I will link that in the description so that you can get your hands on that immediately. When you begin to allow yourself to heal in your own time and in a way that feels like softer and kinder and compassionate, it might seem like you're going to be further away from that more secure goal, that more secure self, but actually you're going to be doing yourself a favor. I see that. This is what I work on with people to help them have that softer approach, and they actually get the results that they want quicker. If this video has been helpful today, then I'm going to take a moment to let you know a bit more about the Attachment Recovery Gym, because the chances are this is a space that's really going to help you. So the Attachment Recovery Gym is an online space where you can take everything that you've been learning and put it into practice. If you have a reoccurring relationship issue or a specific trigger where you feel stuck, then fear not. The Attachment Recovery Gym marries 3 core components that support change. That is community, accountability, and education. When you become a member today, you get immediate access to a library of resources, including the ones that I've spoken about in this video, and a schedule of classes that are going to help you to strengthen your secure self, just like you were working on your physical health. And I truly believe that that is so important. Everything that I've spoken about today in this video, you can get access to by going to the description below. Otherwise, I will see you back at this channel very soon.